Hello, hello, and welcome to Candy's Crafts Corner. I realize I said 9:20 and it's not 9:19, so I hope you have time to join. Meanwhile, I'm gonna make sure that everything is set up properly. Okay, looks like it. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, so I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out things with me. It's not helping. So I have four more alternatives. As I told you, I was very inspired. I have three to show you and one that will do live. So I didn't have time to create the sample. But this set has been very inspiring to me. And I got more. So we have this one, seafold, very simple. Then we have it's not Christmas in July yet, but my first Christmas card of the season. Isn't it cute? I love it. And then we have a simple one as well, with one of the elements I had left over. I only have one set of paper pumpkin. So, hi, Teresa. Good evening. So, I have limited elements, and most of you probably only get one paper pumpkin. You don't get two boxes. So, if you want extra elements, you can buy the refill. Usually, they're available. And I wonder if I should turn off the Teresa, can you tell me, can you hear the humming? Or is it fine, the sound? Hi, Deborah, how are you? Well, I can try to turn the fan off and see if this it's still a little hot, so I don't want to risk it, but you guys tell me. If it's too annoying, I can turn it off for a while and see what happens. All right. So let's get started. We'll start with this first one, the seafold. It's very simple. You do hear the humming. Okay, let me see if I can just. I know that when I talk, you don't hear it because I actually did the playback. Let's see what happens when I get the notification that the phone is getting hot. I can turn it off again, on again. All right, so let's go quickly because I don't want to run into problems. So for this one, as I said, I have limited supplies left. So because I already did four alternatives, and I did both the samples and the ones that we did live. So I don't have that much left, but there's still a lot. So because these boxes, they give you extra pieces, and if you are clever, you can extend your kit. So for this, I'm gonna just do fold it backwards, this background, which I love. Just fold it backwards like this. The first, the top part of the card, and then you get this seafold. And that's it. almost. Then I'm gonna put this piece, which is 5.5 by 2.25 here to write my message, because then you won't see it when I close it. It's gone now. Yes, I turned it off. So let's see. I'll try to go fast. I always say that, right? I think my battery may need replacing, so I want to go tomorrow and see if I can get it replaced. Okay, so this I did in dimensionals, this part for the front. Oh, but since I have the glue out, I'm going to put this half that also comes in the piece. Half a starburst or whatever. I'm going to put it right here. So it looks like it's like, oops, it moved. No, you just go here up to the node, the white node. And then for the rest, we're going to put in dimensionals. like this. And then you can put it farther up or down. Make sure that it doesn't stay outside your card limit. And I left my mini dimensionals outside of my little booklet. Okay, and this half is right there. All right, so I'm just gonna make very sure that you don't see them on this side. So you have to put them on these elements here. So I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Peel them. And yeah, about that. Yes. This way, see, you don't see anything. And then we have a couple of Starbucks like of these. Oh, I thought I had another one. I'm gonna find it. I think I still have some left on my box. If I can find them. Oh, here we go. Here they are. So I just get one more. I still have like 3 little light bulbs and 4 of these. No, there's a lot of things that you can do with it. So one I'm gonna glue just because I like different heights like this. So I'm just gonna put this one here. And then this one, we're gonna put in dimensionals here. Just put 1 dimensional. That should do it. Down here. Oh, this dimensional has like a little fuzzy thingy. There. Because this way you have different heights, and that's what I like about it. And you can also create the different heights by putting 2 dimensionals behind one of the elements if you want. I don't need it for this card, but actually I had another one here. And this may have, no, this has only 1 dimension. No, it has 2 dimensionals. There we go. See, I knew. All right. I knew there was one with 2 dimensionals. So just peel the back of one and just put another dimensional. Because this way, this goes over this part like this. And I want it coming out a little bit of the C fold here. There we go. So now this has glued 1 dimensional, 2 dimensional, 1 dimensional. And it looks kind of cool, I think. Right? And then we're going to do the time to celebrate. And I don't have the right color because I did it in, I think it was Melon Mambo. And I left it over there. So we're going to do it Night of Navy. I should actually go get it because, you know, we're going to need it later for another card. So give me a second. We are gonna do Lambo, and we're gonna do later. So all right. So I'm back. So Melon Mambo it is for my time to celebrate. I'm gonna clean my stamp. You like it? Deborah likes this alternative. Thank you very much. I did too. We had so many elements, you know. I just look what I did. Yeah, you have to be very careful when you put am I off camera? I think I may be. You have to be very careful when you put the ink, not to press down very strongly. I tell that to my beginner students And now I did it, so going quickly. And I should use my phone mat, but I'm gonna press hard and hope that it works. Oh no. Okay, I know what happened. We're gonna do it again. I cleaned it and I cleaned the whole thing. So I'm gonna do it on the other side of the paper. That's why we have two sides. There we go. Time to celebrate. And that could be used for just about anything. I know that Teresa did some graduation cards with this set, which lends itself to anything you want to celebrate. I'm going to do 3-dimensionals. One, two, three. And I think I put this behind these so you wouldn't see it. So just make sure that when you close it, you don't see it. And then when you open it, ta-da! Simple, right? So there goes our first alternative of the night, the second. So it's technically the fifth. But anyway, so let's do the second one, which I'm like, I saw the lamppost and I thought Christmas. I don't know why. So I said, well, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to use, this is half of one of the backgrounds. I'm going to show you which one. I still have more card bases. Yes. So this is the back of the light bulb ones, like, because, nobody looks at the back of the cars mostly. So, use it for another car, for the front of another car. I'm using this old paper because it's sparkly, but you can use just about any sparkly paper that you want, or metallic paper, or another color, contrasting color. But I thought that was very Christmassy. And then we have our lamp post. So we have a card base that's 5.5 by 8.5, score at 5.25. 4.25. And I did Night of Navy because it's this. And then I already have the frame. That was 5 1/8 by 4. No, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And we're going to put this down. Actually, I should have put the other stuff up. And I have to confess that most of my Christmas stuff is still in storage. So pretty much almost everything. So I didn't have all my elements. So I said, like, what can I put that is Christmassy here? And I find these all embellishments. But my idea was to put like one of the little wreaths that we have in some sets or some kits or something here. Like decorate the lamppost like they do in Christmas, kind of. All right. So these we have to cut at 4 by 5.25. We're gonna trim it. For 5.25. And we'll glue it right here. It's a little hard to glue stuff over glitter paper or this sparkly paper. And usually I use tear and tape, but today I'm gonna risk it because I want actually to have the wiggle room to move it so you can see just a 1/16 of an inch all around of sparkling. And that, I thought it goes very well with the stars that are already here. And then in the same color that you did do this little frame, which I took the middle of, because then you can use it for taking, getting your label out of it. you should use the same so it kind of matches and it goes together. So for this one, I'm gonna do May this season of sparkle bring joy and delight, because there's a lot of sparkle in my card. Okay, because it's a candy card, right? And I don't remember what color I used, so I'm gonna double check with my sample. Where's my sample? Uh-oh. Where did it go? Really? The smaller the house, the more opportunities for losing things underneath other things. Well, I cannot find the original sample, which is kind of weird because I showed it to you, right? Okay. Oh, there we go. Found it. I did Night of Navy, so we're going to use Night of Navy for that. I want to make sure that I use the same, because in case I didn't need to clean the stamp. And it's stamped perfectly this time. And we're going to put this in dimensionals. I had used this and it was messed up, but I'm using the other side because of cardstock has two sizes, thankfully. It wasn't too bad, but it was, no, you don't send a Christmas card like this to anybody. Yeah, I'm gonna put 4 just because of the glitter underneath. Then we're gonna center it. And we're gonna put dimensionals on the lamppost as well. Little ones. Well, I can put a big one here, I think. It fits. I have to make it fit so it's not seen. Yeah. And then little ones for the post. Oh, I have a back here. And this is a little crooked, so I can see. I'm gonna reposition this. There. Yeah, about there. Is it crooked? Maybe. All right. And then this we're gonna just glue. By the way, for the labels, I used the sweet words and what is it called? Sweet words and phrases of it's part of the Winnie the Pooh one. Why is this crooked? Something is crooked. I think it's this. Okay, I'm just gonna glue the. Okay, let me just glue this, not crooked, hopefully. And now, looking from right just above. So this hole has to coincide with the center of this. This hole has to coincide with the center of the other one. And I had done a pretty good job about stamping, so there was no need for wiggling it. So now it's, I think, well positioned. And then I'm using these old things, but you can use anything to decorate the lamppost in a way that looks Christmassy. As I said, this is loose holly gems and sequins. And I'm gonna use my take your pick tool because you use the right tool for the job, right? And I think the holly leaves come in a couple of sizes. Maybe they're all the same, but I'm not sure. But before that, I'm gonna put a glue dot, or maybe two. It's so hot in my house today. It's not that hot outside, so I don't know why my house is just warm. So I'm just gonna do the holly leaves like that. And I think I put a mini, like a half a mini dimensional behind each leaf, just to make sure that, to keep them sturdy. So let's do the same. Okay. Should have done that before gluing it to the glue dot. But there we go. That's one. And we'll do the other one. Actually, let me take it off. Put it. And glue it up. Oh, it's so small, it gets glued to my hand. Also the heat. Also that this sequins are shiny and they're not adhering super well. But anyway, so now we press it down. Now we have it right there. And now it's fine. It's sturdy, and I touch it. It moves a little bit, but it's not gonna fall. Hopefully. And then I'm gonna put another glue dot right underneath. Or in the center even, to put my berries. And I'm getting, these have two different sizes. So I'm getting the small sizes because I want to put 3. 1, this is a small size. If I can turn it around, there. 2, you have to love the take your pick tool for this kind of work. I don't know how you would do it with your hands or with tweezers or something. And I'm looking for another one of the little ones, and the ones that I use the most, so that's why there's not that many left. And put it right there. There's a little bit of glue there that I don't want to see. But there we go. Right? Cute, right? It's another kind of celebration, the Christmas celebration. And then for the inside, I'm just going to use my stars here that come in the set. And I'll do the same with the envelope. Some stars there. That's it. All right. There we go. My first and second Christmas card of 2026. All right. With the Sparkling Celebrations paper pumpkin. Thank you. I'm glad you like them, Deborah. And now for the third one, I had left over one of these card bases, and I cut it in half. I use one here, and the other one, I don't know what I did with it. It's probably floating around, but I'm going to use the same part. Like I can use, this is the back, this is the front. I don't know. I can use either. So I'm gonna cut this in half, the card base, and then we're gonna have to trim it even more. I'm just gonna cut it first, so I deal with half. And I'm gonna do the back part like this one. So I did what did I do? 3 3/4. So I'm just gonna trim it to 3 3/4 and save this part. Okay, save it. And then I can remember the length of the. It's okay. I cannot see it because it's covered. Okay, what fell? I take one thing, something else falls. It's just like drives me crazy. It's 5. I thought so. What is it saying? Is it saying something about the device getting hot? Hopefully not. I hear a notification, but I don't know. I'm gonna double check. Sorry. Okay. It's really hot. I'm gonna put the fan a little bit. I'm sorry about the humming. I'll try to talk because I know that when I talk, you don't hear the humming. All right. I apologize for that. No, it was not. It was not an alert about the heat, but it feels very hot. So better safe than sorry, right? I see that this is all over. Let's see if that's better. I didn't realize I was so crooked. Anyway, 3 by 5. And then we're going to cut it in strips of 1 1/4. And that's what I did, 3 by 5, because it's easy to divide by 3. 1 1/4. Oh, I'm going to do it again. I don't know why this. 1 1/4. There we go. Yeah, another 1 1/4. Don't move it, Candy. And the last 1 1/4. So this is my 3 panels. It's very simple. It's a deconstructed landscape. And what I don't have is this. But anyway, so I'm gonna use a card base in Golden Glow. It's not one of the colors, but it kind of goes. It's just I didn't have any other yellow. So if you have any other yellow of the one that comes in the set, I think it was Daffodil Delight and or Pumpkin Pie. Those both either orange and yellow, it would work well. And then I'm using Blackberry Bliss, which I didn't cut my card base. And because I did this at 4 1/4, sorry, 5, I'm gonna do 5 1/4, and then I'm gonna do the height at 4. It's gonna be a little bit tighter on the sides, but anyway. So I'm gonna do 4. I'm gonna do the 5 1/4 this side. And I'm gonna do 4 now. And that will give me the 3 3/4, so there will be a space for that. So let's work on that. And of course, you have to put them in the order that you cut them. So that will be like so. Like so. Oops. And guess which kind of glue are we gonna use? Yes, liquid glue, because you need the wiggle room for this one, or else you end up with something like that. Okay, so dry glue. Okay, this one. Just want to see how much I have to, because I have 1/4 of an inch to distribute among all of them, right? So what I like to do is I put the first one and the last one, and then I do the middle one at the end. Well, whatever works for you. Something like that. A little bit further up and further here. Maybe not that much. It's just incredible, the wiggle room that it gives you. Very handy. That's it. So here's a deconstructed background. Ideally, it has to be all at the same height. And then this whole panel, we're gonna adhere to a card base that is actually cut at 11 by 4 1/4 and score at 5 1/4. Really. Put it right there. And then we work on our sentiment. I do like the time to celebrate, so we're gonna use that again. Also because I had the label that it was the only message that it would fit. I wanted to use like I wish you happiness, but it was longer, and I have this label and I kind of like it and whatever. So I cut, this label is from the note, I can't remember the die. It cuts with a little bit of a frame. Delicate Notes, is it? I can't remember. Sorry. We're gonna use Blackberry Bliss. And we're gonna put it on the side because we're gonna decorate it with the top of the strip that we took from the side of this. It always stamps darker the ink, and then it lightens up as it dries. So it looks like almost black. So I want to keep talking because I know it's very annoying when you hear the buzzing, but anyway. So for this, as I said, we're just going to put this little strip here. And it will kind of continue the theme. I could have put it a little bit more center, but whatever. I'm going to cut it like that. And still save this. Okay. Take the glue. And then we put that, what was it, in dimensionals? No, we glue it to or texture notes. Thank you, Ginger. Thank you. You are totally right. And have a good evening. Not have a good evening. I mean, good evening. Not have a good evening. Sorry. I'm not saying goodbye yet. I just haven't had any lunch, any dinner. I had brunch at 1, and I'm kind of hungry. So maybe that's what that's what's happening. I ordered myself a fried chicken sandwich. I usually like to cook myself, but I'm gonna finish late. I'm gonna have to put all this away, and if I have to cook my dinner on top, I figured I deserve a treat. All right, so now you can put it here, you can put it there. I think I'm gonna put it this here this time. And if you want, you can decorate the little sparkles that come in the set, and I cannot see them now, of course. Oh well, I thought I had them out, but maybe I'll put the sparkles. Oh, there we go. I found them. I didn't put the sparkles in this one, in my original one, but because this one is a little off center, I'm just gonna put the sparkles there. 1, 2, and 3. Here, there, like that. Okay. And for the inside, we need a card, right? I can't remember exactly what I did. So I'm gonna take a peek. Oh, I remember what I did. So let me see if I have a pre-cut piece, which I do, thankfully. I love when I do that. Pre-cut pieces. And we're gonna clean the stars that were in blue before. We're gonna clean them very well because we're gonna use them in Golden Glow. And then I'm gonna do like a little banner here. If you see, this kind of tessellate very well, so you can move it around and tessellate your stars as you see fit. And you can do the same to the envelope. Because, I always have matching envelopes, you know that. All right, then just gonna glue this. And that's it. It's another alternative for you. All right, and then for the last alternative, I don't have a prepared card. But I'm gonna make it how I envisioned it in my head. So you'll see my thinking. So we're gonna cut vertically, have a sheet of cardstock at 4 1/4 vertically, and then we are gonna cut. We're gonna score these at 5 1/2. We're gonna do a vertical card this time, like the other one. No fan folds tonight. Well, except the first one, the C fold. All right, then for these, I would love to have strawberry slush. Do I have it here? I don't want to go too far. Strawberry slush. No, this is melon mambo. Okay, well, maybe. Just let me grab right here. I have it next to me in the other chair. Cover. No, I don't have it right here, but I can get it very easily since I've got And I'm back. I hope you enjoyed the humming sound. The golden glow is very fun. So I'm gonna use this. So I'm gonna cut this at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. I was gonna do only 3 cards tonight, but then I thought of this one. We're gonna put this here, and then we're gonna have another piece of white that's gonna be 5 1/4 by 4. By 4. So I'm gonna put this aside, and then we're gonna work on this. And it's gonna be very simple. So I hope. And I'm gonna use, what am I gonna use? I'm gonna use I'm gonna use Night of Navy. I'm gonna use my sparkle, like my fireworks, if I can find here. We're gonna take the time to celebrate. Clean it up later. Put this one here. I'm gonna clean it. Look what I'm doing. Instead of cleaning, I'm putting more ink to it. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody's at the door. I need to go open. I'm so sorry. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry, guys, that's my dinner arriving. But anyway, why they don't buzz here? I'm gonna do the same with strawberry slush. I cleaned it, right? Yeah. Oh, I didn't clean it very well. And then I'm gonna clean it again. And I'm gonna do it in blueberry bushel. Trying to change a little bit the position. And then in a better red thingy, strawberry slush, I'm gonna use from birthday celebration the happy. Okay, let me grab another block. See if that works. Happy. And then I have already pre-cut from birthday celebration, some numbers. You can see where I'm going, right? In sparkly paper. I cut it with adhesive sheet underneath. So now I just have to peel it and put the number here. And then we have the TH. I'm gonna do it in kind of navy too. All right, so we have a patriotic card here. Perfect for 4th of July. I could have used like real red. I think it would have been better. But anyway, you get the idea. And you can also, this is just simple stamping, but you can also emboss this if you want before you put this. And you can use the die cuts, which I think I'm going to do. Use the die cuts to cut over these, the die cuts, the add-on die cuts for this set, for this paper pumpkin quarter. So I'm not going to glue it because I want to use the die cut. Right. And I'm just going to show you how it will look. And that's it. Very simple patriotic card. But as I said, I'll put on my page after I do the die cutting for these. Okay. So that's what I have for you tonight. 3 more alternatives, 4 more alternatives of sparkling celebrations. Let me see the other one. The Christmas one. And the fireworks. All right. So I didn't realize we were so crooked. I'm sorry. We're getting up and down. Not funny, but anyway. Thank you for your patience. Thank you, Teresa. I'm glad you like the cards. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for your patience today with my technical difficulties, my dinner coming, my phone overheating, and all the other things. But we made it. Thank you for joining me. And I'm going to take a little break because I'm going to go away for a few weeks. So I'll resume tutorials in the 2nd week of July. Okay. So have a lovely beginning of the summer. And I'll see you all very soon. Thank you. Bye.